And so again, this is how I therefore want you to start, okay? We're just rounding up this audio presentation. Once this is done, watch the quick start videos. As I said, there's only 5 of them. The longest one is 6 minutes. The shortest one is just over 2 minutes. You'll be able to whiz through them in next to no time. Then access the job board. You'll see a link on how to do that, because while you're beginning to look at all the other platforms, I just want you to look and just see where people are actually reaching out and advertising jobs that they need help with. It'll give you encouragement. It'll allow you to sort of see some light at the end of an at times confusing AI tunnel, but you'll also get clarity that, wow, this is an industry that I would do well to stick with. Then go through the guide. The guide is incredibly basic and it lists some links. My advice is go to Open Train and the outlier ones first. The other ones I'm not particularly concerned which order you do, but go to those 2 first because they're wonderfully comprehensive, but they also show opportunities for people with just educational, vocational skill sets and so on and so forth. I mentioned languages, I mentioned things like tax and banking and languages and so on and so forth. So please make sure that you go there to those 2. But you're really going to win by going through as many of these platforms as you can and signing up for them, because you will begin to see some patterns. Something will be clear where you'll say, you know what, I'd like to position myself as this type of trainer of AI. Okay? Apply what you learn. Just start small, gain experience. Okay? Build your portfolio by working on some simple tasks. Because you need to understand at its most basic form what the work entails. A couple of words of not warning per se, but just giving you a heads up. The sign up can be quite a lengthy process because, as I had mentioned before, it's very similar to, if you are opening an online bank account or you're doing something, as opposed to opening an account on Amazon or Netflix or something like that, where it can be just quite basic. In this situation, what they need is they need to know that you are who you say you are, that you can do what you say you can do, that you live or you're based primarily where you say you're based primarily. So, take your time. I'd rather you do one of these every 3 or 4 days than try and cram them in all in one day, because believe me, you'll get pretty tired. A bonus is the directory. After you've done your first job, I want to give you a listing because I want to market you. I just don't want to be this person who gives you this resource and says, look, go away and have at it and so on and so forth and have a good life and good luck to you. I want to show you where the work is via the job board. And then as you are doing the work and you're doing more and more of the work, I want to promote you to other people, okay? And then that way we can get you sort of working consistently so you can plan for things, you can travel, you can work from home, you can supplement your income, and you can save for a rainy day as you will. But you'll find you need to have attention to detail. Accuracy is very important because what you put into these models, what you teach them to do is going to be so important. So be accurate, be consistent, be diligent. All right. The only way I can sort of conclude this is once again with Mr. Drucker's words where he says, the best way to predict the future is to create it. As a trainer of AI, you can hands down create your own future. You'll be able to consult, coach, advise companies. You'll be able to collaborate on projects. You'll be able to provide a done-for-you service. I've done it for 14 years with digital marketing. There's absolutely even more of an opportunity to do it through AI. My encouragement to you is get started, because when you do, you will further understand opportunities to progress from simple tasks to more advanced projects using specialized tools. And when that happens, you'll become permanently employable, location independent, while also doing incredibly meaningful work. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this audio program. Thank you once again for your investment. Watch the Look Over My Shoulder videos as well. And I may actually see you in the private Facebook group if you choose to join us there too. Till then, thanks and get training.